Let's talk about the new collab with the Blend Bunny Cosmetics, GLISTEN Cosmetics, and LINS Makeup. It is a trifecta collab, and I love seeing two brands teaming up with a content creator to create the collection that reflects her as an artist. I will link her Instagram below. Definitely check her out for some beautiful, colorful, fun makeup inspiration. She is so down to earth and really, really fun to watch. And there are a few products in this collection, and I was sent all of them in PR. And this collection has already launched, and it is available on Blend Bunny Cosmetics as well as GLISTEN Cosmetics. And actually, GLISTEN Cosmetics has been stocking Blend Bunny Cosmetics. So there's a set of lashes. There's also the Juicy Tint in the shade Peach, and it smells delicious. And it's an orange stain, and I cannot wait to try it out. There's also two sets of brushes. There's some liner brushes and some eyeshadow brushes, which are Blend Bunny and GLISTEN Cosmetics. And I'm so excited to see these. I have some GLISTEN Cosmetics liners already, and I love them so much. And then, of course, we have the two palettes that magnetize together to create this beautiful artwork of LINS Makeup. And you can buy these together as a bundle, or you can buy them separately. So the Blend Bunny set is an eyeshadow palette, and it is a colorful, curated rainbow color story with 15 pans, and there are two shimmers, and these shimmers are so beautiful. And the GLISTEN Cosmetics half is all water activated liners. I do like that we have some split pans as well as some full pans, so this is really all you could ever need. So huge congratulations to Blend Bunny, GLISTEN Cosmetics, and Lindsay on this colorful, creative collaboration. We're gonna get adventurous. I'm gonna be creating these two looks, and then I'll give you some initial thoughts at the end of the video, so let's get right into it. I primed with this Dede Signature Eyeshadow Primer. I wanted to make sure I canceled out all my veins on my lid since I'm gonna be doing a colorful look. First, picking up Nobody, and I'm gonna put that into my crease right about center of my lid, and I'm just gonna add a little bit more and kind of blend it up. And then I'm taking Graphic Tee on the outer corner and bringing it to my lower lash line, adding just a bit more. And then I'm blending outwards. Oh, and I'm using the L03 brush, which this is a great little brush. It's definitely got a little bit of give to it, so it's not stiff. And this one just blended this out so nicely. Taking the L04 brush, and I'm packing on Lily on this outer corner, just to deepen it up a bit. Can't see where my lash is, so hopefully I'm getting up in there, right up against my lash line. So I just wanted to pack this down, and I'm gonna go back with the other brush and then blend that out with this brush. Taking a clean brush with just some setting powder on it, I'm gonna go over the edges. Picked up Slay, and it's a little bit flaky, so we'll see. I did miss my brush. Ooh, that is applying so nicely. And I'm just gonna put that in the center of my lid. That is such a beautiful shade. So sparkly. And then I think on the inner part of my lid, I'm gonna wipe off the same brush. And I think on the inner part, I'm just gonna add Unhinged. I'm just gonna tap it on here. I'm gonna bring it onto the inner corner as well. Taking a little bit of packing and a little bit underneath my lower lash line. I'm going to create like a graphic line this way, and I'm going to be using the 8 brush. This is the best kind of brush to use for any sort of work like this. So I picked up Bling, and I added just the tiniest bit of water. You really just want the tiniest little droplet of water, and then just like really coat the brush in there, mix it in. So I think I'm just going to do like this. I kind of want to do another. Don't usually do graphic looks. I feel like I need more water. I am super rusty. So we're just gonna go like this, and then kind of wing it out here. I think that's pretty good. I do think I should have added more water in it, because it's not completely smooth. So just going over it essentially. I think that's super fun. Next, I'm going to use the #1 brush. Look how tiny it is. I'm going to create little like stars or something, I think. I'm using Maximum Slay. I feel like that will really play off of the shine of the sparkle of the shimmer shadow. Just making sure I'm really coating this brush. I'm gonna do like a little, ooh, that is super, super fine. Just gonna do like a little cross. Oh yeah. And then I'm gonna try to kind of connect it here. Does that look like a sparkle? I don't know if I want to do another one. I don't know if I can. Okay, I'm gonna do another one. Oh, that's so cute. Here's the first finished look. Second look, I primed with the Natasha Denona eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to be creating just like a eyeshadow shape because I want to align it with the liner. So I'm going to take Boo first, and I'm using the L01 brush, which is going to be really perfect for this. And I'm just going to first kind of map out the shape a little bit. So, okay, I want it to go a little bit further out and up. So I'm gonna take it further. I'm gonna connect it to my lower lash line though too. And then just curve it upwards. Creating kind of like a C shape essentially. Yeah, something like that. And now I'm just gonna fill this in. I'm actually gonna take a different brush for that. I'm gonna take the L05. I think this is gonna be much faster. Just pack it on. I'm gonna make sure I get in there on my lash line. And then into that, I'm gonna blend, I think I'm gonna blend Baddie into that. Oh yes, good call. It's gonna look a little bit like space, I feel like. And I'm just blending that on the center of my lid. And then I'm making sure to kind of blend in between here. And then I'm taking Vinny right on the inner corner here. And I'm gonna swoop it up a little bit. And I'm taking 23 and I'm just going over the edge here. Just kind of highlighting in here. Picked up Bepis, the shimmer shade, and I'm gonna put that underneath my lower lash line. Picked up Strut on the number 2 brush, and I'm basically going to trace this shape, or at least attempt to, because I don't know how I'm gonna do this on the left eye. Something like that, kind of. Gonna add a little bit more over here. I kind of wanted to just end down there. I'm gonna add a little bit more just to fill it in here. Okay, so I fixed it a little bit, and I'm going in with the number 1 brush and a little bit of dot, and I'm gonna try to I don't know. I think I can do this. I'm not gonna be able to talk. Kind of like that. I wish it was a little further away from the pink, but it is what it is. Just gonna try to add a little bit more. Something like that. I think I want one more. Kind of want something in here as well. Kind of wondering, I have the purple, maybe like a purple there. I'm just gonna do like a line right here. And this was the 7 brush. Oh my gosh, I love the color of this handle. So pretty. Maybe I'll do like one more, like right here. that's kind of fun. Picking up minimum effort on the number 3 brush, and I'm gonna take that over here. I'm gonna start really short. Like this. Kind of wish I maybe started with that one. And here's the second look. I haven't tried this yet, but I'm very, very excited and very curious. Seems like it's going to be more of a stain. I don't use strip lashes a lot, and if I do, I like a little bit less dramatic type of lashes, so I'm going to be passing this on. As for the brushes, so far, I'm really enjoying all the brushes. There's one more eyeshadow brush, but it is too large for my preference, so I didn't use that one, but I will definitely be keeping all of these. These are great, smaller, detailed types of brushes. And then these water-activated liners are so, so great. It definitely makes it a lot easier to do some more shapes like this, or some more detail work like I did on this eye. So I'm really happy to have these. So moving on to the palettes, the wet liner palette is for sure like everything you could ever possibly need in a water activated liner form. You have just all the colors. I love that there is a white and a black, and then I think that's a really nice balance of the rest of the shades. This would be great if you don't want to have a bunch of little jars of water activated liners. They might get lost in your collection. This way you have it all together in one palette to use and pull in for some creative liner work. So I really like having this in one palette because I do have wet liners in the small little jars from them. They don't take up a lot of space, but I just kind of forget that I have them in my drawer. So I much prefer the palette form. And I also like that the pans are, you know, they're smaller pans. So I'm probably never going to finish one of these wet liners. So I'm more likely to reach for this in the palette form. As for the eyeshadow palette, I think this is great if you don't have a lot of Blend Bunny palettes and you want something a little bit more curated. Maybe you don't need the different gradients of all the different colors. Maybe you just like the variety that's in here. I think there's a nice balance of some lighter shades, some more neon shades, and some deeper shades as well. And I do really enjoy both of these shimmer shadows. They don't feel squishy. They do have 2 different finishes. So this one is a little bit less sparkly and shiny, but Slate is a little bit more textured and a bit more punchy, and is so beautiful, very transformative kind of shadow. And I forgot to mention that both palettes have magnetic pans, which is awesome because that means you can kind of mix here and there in between if you want to take one palette to travel, and you can put in some of the liners in there. It's a really playful collection and it fits Lindsay right down to the T. Definitely go check her out and let me know in the comments below if you picked any of these products up. I would love to hear your thoughts, and that's everything for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time.